Hey guys, okay, so I'm back. This will be probably my last video. Maybe. I love my watch. Look. I love it. Can't wait to show hubby. Because he didn't see nothing in my box. But anyway, I regress. I use when I use shampoo to clean my brushes. Just simple little shampoo, either baby shampoo, or I have a detox shampoo that I use, or I use a special mixture of Dawn soap, which I know sounds, people are going, huh? And antibacterial soap. I mix those together and I make a soap so I can wash my brushes that I use, my mostly paint, my oil-based face painting stuff, because I need the brushes to be really, really clean, and I need them to be, pretty much good sterilized. So I was using the Becca Pro brush cleaner, and I don't have it anymore. I ran out. It was in a tin round. I got it back in 2011, towards the end of 2010 maybe. I don't remember, but I know, yeah. They no longer sell it. If I knew that, I would have bought like 4 of them. So that one I only used on my brushes, my natural hair brushes. This one here, I've been using this one for years. I use this one. I have one. This one's for my personal use, and then I have one for our paint brushes that I use to clean our paint brushes when we paint. Me and the boys, when we do our painting. Arts and crafts and all that, we have these, and one of these is a lot bigger, and they used to clean it. This one's newer. I just got another one. I use this one on my face painting brushes. Any brushes that I use a lot of concealer brushes to put on a lot of little, the paints that I have to use. Some of them are oil based, some of them are a little bit more thicker, a little more greasier, I want to say, where it's really hard to get them out of the brush. You really gotta, it takes a while for them to come out, and God forbid if you use a very dense brush, you're screwed to get that all out good. I mean, you're gonna be there a while. I find that this is so much quicker, and like literally after you use it and you put your, you go like this to the brush, it's squeaky clean. So then what I do is mostly my my ones that are made by Teflon or acrylic, or that are not natural real hair, I'll just use this, and but if I use this on my really good brushes or whatever, I always put conditioner on them, just to condition them, yeah, because this cleans everything off. Yeah, so if you use like foundation and all that, I find that this doesn't soak into the brush like the liquid, which just soaks it up. This, you wet your brush, you open this up, go like this, and then you go back, and then you do it on your hand, and it really, really does break down all of it, really cleans everything. And then when you rinse it out, the soap really doesn't stay in there because it's not a liquid. It doesn't soak in all the way. It's really, really good. Again, now for my brushes, my Hokuhuros, all my high-end brushes, even my little cheap brushes that are made from natural hair. Natural hair is like human hair. It's dead. You have to take care of it. There will be breakage. I don't care what anybody says, and I might be one of those out there, but I'm just going to say it. Through time, brushes do lose their hair. Brushes will change. If you had a brush for 10 years, it's not doing the same thing it did when you first got it. It's I understand, like, people are like, oh my God, I have my MAC brush I have MAC brushes for a very long time. I don't want to say how long, but I've had MAC brushes for a very long time, and since they came out, I want to say, and so, but I don't keep them. After a certain amount of time, I replace them, and I know people are going, oh, what, that's, to me, and I think if you talk to any makeup artist, they replace their brushes. A lot of them do. I mean, a lot of them will say, no, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. And I know that because I was told that by artists, and by when I went to school, I took classes. There wasn't no school, we took classes. You would go take classes, and so they would say that brushes do change through times. Always make sure that you upgrade your brushes. You make sure that you have them, and you check them, and you make sure and you upgrade them and everything else. Usually I would take the brushes that I was using on clients, I would wash them, then I would put them in my collection. If the brush I really loved, I would put it aside. It would stay in my collection. I'd always have them. You know, but now there's so many good lower end brushes that I'm loving and I'm buying, that I'm enjoying, and then I find women going, oh my god, how much did that brush cost you? But you got to take care of them. And I'm finding that these soaps here are amazing. I'm off on a tantrum. I'm sorry. It's not, I don't mean to do that. So here it is. This one is from the Natural Brush Shampoo. This is the London Brush Company. This is their brushes are effing amazing. Number one. Number two, they're really expensive. I don't know if you remember, I went to the makeup show about a year ago or two, and they were there. Or was it last year? Or was it a year before? I don't remember. But I was cleaning out, like I was doing my spring cleaning, and I happened to hit the drawer with all my so-called flyers and catalogs, and I was throwing catalogs that I've had since the 80s and the 90s. And I happened to come through a package that I dated from, I think it was last year. And this is the company. This is new. And what this is what it looks like on top. Now here's the thing. Now this is pure goat's milk solid shampoo. Now it doesn't give you all the ingredients. Oh, it's on my head. You see? Okay, this one has goat milk. It's combined with vegetable oil, tea tree extract. Contains no essential oils. And it's 1 ounce. 1 ounce is $22. This was $22. This will last you, depending how much. If you're just somebody who cleans their brush maybe once a month, you know, and you don't have a lot of brushes, this will probably last you about maybe 3 to 4 years. It really will. I wash a lot of brushes when I use them. I could wash about 100 brushes. I know. Yeah. Depending on what I use. Most when I do face painting and all that, you know, and a lot of, you know, that. So, yeah. So, this is really, it has no smell. I mean, it's got a bit of a, but it's nothing overwhelming, at least for me. It's not something that's going to make me sneeze or anything like that. So, yeah. I've been using it on my natural brushes, and it's really, really nice. But $22, this thing cost me $3. And this is, how many ounces is this? One. This is 2.5 ounces for $3.97 out of the professional artist store that I go to, that's connected to a school. You find some really cool stuff in there. And this one is $22. The Becca one cost me $15 for 41 ounces. Cost me $15. This is 1 ounce for $22. I found the Becca one to be a little bit more it was, I think I just like the amount. It wasn't as thick. Maybe because it was a little bit more tin, it looked a little bit more bigger. Yeah. Do I find a difference between the Becca one and this one? Not really. No. They both cleaned really nice. They did what they had to do. Yeah. I just like the solid soaps. This one, I have to give a shout out to. I used it, and I'm really, really. Problem is, it's not the only soap on the website. So you'll have like a list of soap. I happen to just take the main one, the top one. It happened to be $10, and the other ones are like $8 or $9. This one is made by EnKoren, the YouTuber here called EnKoren. If anybody watch him, I adore him. I think he's really cool. I like that he's down to earth. Just, you know, does a lot of DIYs, tells you. I like that about him. So yeah. So he's done his own. See? And there he is with his little trumpet. I use this side because it's a little bit more, it's got a little more friction on it. Yeah. This one has a lemony scent to it. It smells like lemon, but lavender. Here's the thing with lavender. Lavender is amazing, mostly really good for, it's a natural antibacterial type of, you know, insecticide type of plant, which it really is. The smell kills me. It's too overwhelming for me, and it does give me headaches. But I would still buy this again. This thing cost me $10. This thing was literally $2.75 ounces for $10. And I didn't find a difference between these two. They both did the same thing. I run out of this for $22. I'm gonna buy more of these. Matter of fact, I just gonna put in another 2 orders to get 2 more so I have backup. This is really, really good, just in case he decides he doesn't want to make anymore. When I go to my flea market and I see the guy that does natural soap, I'm gonna talk to him about making a soap for me for brushes and let him know, because I think this is really good. This one's got, let me read what this one's got in here. Glycerin, water, it's got, now here it is, so I'm going to give it to you. This does have sodium something sulfate, argan oil, seed oil, Brazilian marcolin, which is, it's a type of oil, passion fruit, titanium. So the first ones are glycerin, and you know, of course, a few other chemicals to make it, you know, suds up and all that. Because no matter how you look at it, that has to be in there, because there's literally people who say, well, it's not sudsing up, it's not working. If it's not sudsing up, that means it's not doing its job. That's why you buy something that's sulfate free. It's not going to suds up on you. You can't have it both ways. So anyway, yeah, it's got the the jojoba oil. I mean, it's got an avocado oil, apricot Koren oil, lemon extract oil, rosemary essential oils, tea tree oil, lavender essential oil. Okay, so this has a lot of oils in it, a lot more than this. Now I really don't, because I know they put on here contains no essential oils, which means it doesn't. Essential oils are very good. I think they do it so there's no smell. It's just goat and tea tree oil extract. He's got the tea tree oil, and he's got like 3 other oils in here that are used for antiseptic purposes, which to me that's good, because that's like an like antibiotics, oh, do I need another cup of coffee? Antibacterial soap, you know, it's gonna kill the germs. Yeah, so I like that. Yeah, so this is the thing, it depends on what you want for it to do. I want it to clean my brushes, I want it to clean the bacteria and everything else, so I don't have to use so much 90% say 91% alcohol all the time, because that is a good thing to do for quick cleaning. But to tell you that you really shouldn't do that too often. I mean, it's great to do it when you're in between clients, just clean it, but you should go home that night and clean those brushes. This is what I'm saying. Alcohol is very drying. Think about it. You don't want to, you want stuff that doesn't have alcohol in your hair, and your hair is pretty much the same thing that's in brushes. I'm just saying. So that's just my opinion. So if you are using, if you have very thick brushes and oil-based foundation and stuff like that, yeah, this will clean it squeaky clean, and then you could condition it, put it aside, and then go back and use it. But when it comes to everyday cleaning, it's your choice. I don't find a difference between this or the Becca. There is another brand out there. They're starting to do solids, and I think solids, liquids are good. Solids, I used to use a natural one that was something lavender, because of course lavender does have, and I would just clean my brushes with that. But then I went back to liquid. I just find that the solid brick itself is really good. Make sure it's got a cover and it's covered up so nothing gets in it while you're doing it. Yeah, I know some people are going to be like, well, you know, you put your brush in here and it's got stuff in it, and it's gonna, or at least liquid's not gonna hold that, because, you know, yeah, that's pretty much all up to you. I like these. This one I'll probably throw in my kit, so when I travel, this could be in my kit. This one will stay home. EnKoren, EnKoren. Why I keep calling it EnKoren? I don't know. Hey, a little tiny, smaller size for traveling would be amazing. Would really, really, really be amazing. Something, you know, smaller, just enough to travel with would be great. And that's it. Yeah, so, you know, give those a look and check them out and see. I'm gonna tell you that if you have a bar like this for somebody who just uses for, you know, like your own brushes, this will last you for a very, very long time. Okay? All right, that's it, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.